What up, y'all? This is G Noble, and you're rocking with Music Connection Magazine.
Alright, so G Noble, thanks for rocking with us here at Music Connection Magazine at the Hyde Black Restaurant. Take us back to the beginning. You're a songwriter, producer, musician. Tell us how you got started.
Yeah, man. Singer, songwriter, musician. I grew up in New York. I started out like singing in church. My mom is a singer, so we had no choice but to go there and be there. So that's what kind of like started it, and I started to gravitate to it and take it on myself. I started taking piano lessons at a young age, and really that's how it started for me. And then as far as professionally, I used to go to these clubs in New York City and get on the piano and sing and perform. And specifically one club, Village Underground, was kind of where I got discovered at. And that's where I started singing backgrounds for different people, writing for different people, and then starting to get into my own artistry.
How did you get discovered?
Well, I guess the first person that I worked with would be Lauryn Hill. That's the first person that I worked with, and how that happened was I got put on by a couple of singers that sang for her, and they asked, if she was looking for another singer, and so that's how I started with Lauryn Hill. And then after that, it was John Legend, and then Alicia Keys, and then so on, so on, so on. So,
So Lauryn Hill, like early, like was that Haitian era?
No, yeah, a lot later than that. But I was, still such a fan because I grew up listening to it. But yeah, it was a lot later than the actual era of that.
I'm trying to think like she was on and off. I'm a fan.
Yeah, me too.
Like, what was she working on that time?
Well, at that point, she was just doing shows. So that's not exactly true. We actually worked on songs for an album that never came out, still hasn't come out. But really, she was just doing shows at that time, like performing and touring.
So you work with a lot of people, like the Wild and Jay.
Yeah.
Tell us, some of your memorable moments, a couple of stars.
Memorable moments. Yeah, I mean, I did the American Gangster Tour with Jay-Z, which was pretty cool.
That was like
I don't know years, man. I don't even know any years. But oh, cool. Oh, yeah. So I did that tour with him. I spent like 6 years with Chris from like 2010 to like 2016. I was with Chris Brown, touring with Chris Brown. So everywhere he was, I was. And that was pretty cool experience. We toured the world. I toured with Linkin Park, Fort Minor, and that was incredible. Currently I tour with Sting, and that's been amazing. It's been a really cool experience. I get to like solo and perform with him, and we do duets together in the show, which is super cool. Yeah, man, I've been out here, So, yeah.
Sting was dope. I saw him in concert at World Turn with Shaggy.
Okay, yeah, I was at that show. I was performing in that show. Yeah. So I would have been there.
We attend a lot of shows.
Yeah, no, I definitely would have been there. I'm on that album, which was nominated for Best Reggae Album, and actually won Best Reggae Album in the Grammys. So, yeah. So that's actually how I started with Sting, was working on that album with Shaggy and Sting. That's how I started with him. Yeah, man.
You've been connected with a lot of, top tier artists.
Yeah, man.
You got some new music dropping this Friday.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes, whatever it is, drops Friday. I'm super hype about that. It's a song that I've been performing and trying out in my shows for a little minute, but now it's actually, I'm actually releasing it. So I'm super excited about that. And then the whole project, the EP comes out January 20th, and it's gonna be fly. Like, I'm mixing songs now, putting it all together now, but it's pretty incredible. I'm really excited about the work. So.
Tell us about the EP, like the concept behind it.
Really, it was called Feel Away, and it's just exploring different feels. Like, I've been recording it this entire year while I was on the road on tour, so it's basically like book bag music. I keep a little MIDI controller in my bag, which is a keyboard, and a mic in my laptop with Pro Tools and everything. So I've been recording it all over the world. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. Yeah.
So when you do the EP versus album?
Well, I am waiting to do that. This is kind of just like a reintroduction, you know, like in 2020, we put out Matching Tattoos and it went top 12 Billboard, and I kind of like put the single out and then it kind of paused a bit. So this is kind of just like a re-intro in, and then we'll release a full album later.
Can you tell us some features on that?
So far, it's just me, solely me, you know, but I plan to do like, you know, an extended version and get some features and stuff like that. But honestly, it's just like, because it was like me reintroducing myself, I just wanted to kind of like get people to get back in my vibe, and then we go from there. Yeah, yeah.
So you've been traveling, you know, this entire year. What's 2023?
More traveling, more touring. So 2023, I am still going to be on the road with Sting, and we have a residency in Vegas still. But in the gaps of that, I have my own tour, which is going to, you know, promote this project, and which I believe we're going to call it the Feel Away Tour, but we're going to see about that name. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Releasing some more music. I did a couple animated voices for some Disney projects that are going to come out next year, so I'm excited about that, and just keeping it moving, man.
How did you get the name Gino by now? Eugene.
Yeah. Well, Gene actually means noble, and I'm the third, so my father was also called Gene, so I changed my name officially to Gene after my dad passed. You know, my dad passed when I was young, but I've lived longer than him now, so when I did, I just wanted to do something to honor him, so that was what it is. Yeah.
You kind of covered a lot.
Yeah.
You cover R&B. Like, who are your top 5 R&B singers
of all time? Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, D'Angelo, Prince, Usher, Marvin Gaye. I think I'm over 5 now, but but yeah, I could keep going. Yeah, yeah.
Is there anybody that you're looking forward to working with that you haven't worked with?
Yeah. I cannot wait to work with Jasmine Sullivan, Snow Allegra, Janae Aiko. Those are people I would really love to work with. I would love to work with D-Mile, the producer, Lucky Day. Yeah.
Any like hip hop artists?
Yeah. Sheesh, so many. Okay. Well, I would like to. I mean, I've worked with Jay-Z, but I would like to do a song with him separate from. We did Party Life together at American Gangster, but I would like to do a joint by myself, like, you know, actual for me, because he's one of my favorite rappers. So is Nas. I grew up listening to Nas a lot, so. Dang, it's actually a lot of people, but Drake, I would love to do something with Drake. Yeah, it's too many to name, man. I have so many artists I want to collab with. Yeah.
Let's say you mentioned Nas, you didn't tap in with like Hit Boy. You connected with like Hit Boy.
Yeah, I know Hit Boy. We have. It's crazy because we're in all of the same circles and we're around each other a lot, but we have never like officially done a joint together. Like, I've sung on things that have been shopped or different things with us, but we haven't done a joint officially together. But we will officially do something. Yeah.
I can see you guys connecting with
Yeah, definitely. His vibe is definitely right in the world that I stay in. So yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tell the audience about, anything special, anything that you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think most importantly for me is that I'm a live artist, you know. Like, I think what separates the men from the boys these days as far as R&B is concerned is what can you do live, you know, because I think now everything's technology based, so it's all like you have auto-tune and people that don't really perform live, but I'm completely the opposite of that. Like, I come from completely live, obviously touring with everybody, like, you know, that's where my training is live. So, you know, for me, you're not really getting the full experience unless you come to a show. So that's my message, is come to a show.
Are there any venues that you looking to perform at or you haven't performed at?
Honestly, almost none. There's almost none. Like, I've performed everywhere. I've done all of the award shows multiple times. I've done all of the TV shows multiple times. But it's a little more special when I do it for myself.
What's one piece of advice that you would give like any up and coming musician trying to come up in the game, or is in the game now, but is having some challenges? How can they say that?
I would say just realize that it is a grind. You cannot rest on just your talent alone. You have to go out there and get it. You're gonna have to wear different hats, and you're not an island. So it's about collaboration, and it's about building relationships with people that are gonna share your art and support your art.